This is real life, nigga, fuck music. Don't matter how I do it, I just do it. Never think twice, bro, I just do it. 23 Nike, just do it. This is real life, nigga, fuck music.
Alright, before we start off this video, let me cut off the little ambience in the game because right now it's still a little bit loud at its lowest setting. There we go. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We're here physically in my restaurant. Now, I'm here to tell you guys that video that I just posted a few minutes ago, I appreciate you guys for watching it, but now there is a part 2 of the explanation in that video. So there were tons and tons of people, you know, just pretty damn upset with the developers for removing the event from my restaurant. People were grinding, definitely dedicating their lives to the game as Preston wanted us to, and then some of us weren't able to make it to that final rush of getting 100,000 total customers served. And those people that were very much close enough to getting that goal reached, they were very upset because they joined the game, you know, after the AFK sessions for hours and hours. They may had to, you know, step away, take a break, let their computers or phones breathe, and they re-logged into the game and noticed that the progress bar was missing. So yeah, there was a 50K cap limit, but now that limit has been extended to 100K. So now we have another chance to get the huge Chef Cat. But is it going to be worth it, ladies and gentlemen? Well, you got to think as a Pet Simulator X player. Do you play the game first and foremost? You know what I mean? Are you a pure Pet Simulator X fan? Or you're just a person that wants this cat and you don't want nobody else to have it? You know what I mean? Those are the thoughts that I would have naturally if I'm approaching this event. Now, me personally, as a player of both Pet Simulator X and also of my restaurant, I am both competing for the Chef Cat and also just for the achievement to be able to show that I'm an actual player that actually cares about this game. Because yes, we all used to play this game in a live stream back in the days. You guys remember from the OG channel, CDTV Dad, Gaza Plays, Snug Life, we were all there playing this game at some point, and then when it died, it was kind of like we died inside, you know? We stopped streaming the game, we went over to something else. But there's a lot of people right now that are just playing the game for the huge cat, and they're just, after this event, they're just going to basically not play the game anymore, and I feel like it's actually going to die after the event. Now, I will say this. We still do have up until March 31st. So right now, during the making of this video, there's currently 56,000 people that got the badge for this particular event here. 56,000. So yeah, roughly almost 40,000 left that has a chance to get this. But will you guys be spending all night in this game? You know what I'm saying? For the next 2.5 days. Honestly, I don't see myself doing it. I don't see myself doing it. My phone, it overheats right now. And you guys know how Android phones are. Those batteries are freaking, they're burning the crap out of your hands, even through a freaking thick ass case. I can literally hold my phone in the palm of my hand and my hand will turn red. That is crazy. Now, some people may say you probably have too many applications open or whatever the case may be. No, it's actually not that many applications open. It's just whenever I'm playing a game, you know, specifically one game for several amounts of hours, yeah, the phone starts to overheat. Same situation with a desktop computer or, you know, a tablet and stuff like that. And as an adult, you know, whether you have certain ground rules or, you know, ground rules are set in place for you by someone else, you have to consider those ground rules. So for example, like me, you know, I'm a full-fledged adult, but I'm living in someone else's house. You feel me? So that means I have to follow that person's rules. And after a certain time period, I can't have all of these things, you know, plugged in and sucking up all the electricity. Because at the end of the day, I don't pay any bills. So that means for me, there's a cutoff time period. That means I will have to play on my phone And that means I cannot grind on the computer and I cannot leave it AFK trying to get this badge. And that puts me at a disadvantage because other players around the world may not share the same rules. You know what I mean? There's a lot of kids that is competing right now for this Chef Cat, and then there's a few adults that's competing for this, and those adults may not have the same particular rules. And some of those adults may make more money than the next person. So yeah, that's how it is, and that's just the honest truth. Now, at the start of this event, I think I started this on the 26th. So I had a total, like a overall total of 12,000 customers served. And today is officially March 29th. So I've been grinding this game for almost 3 days now. And I've only made it to about 18,000 customers served between that time period. Now, I'm a free-to-play player. I do own a tip jar, which is only 25 Robux, you know what I mean? But I don't naturally own a VIP. I don't own a money tree or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of pay to win things here in the game that could have helped me, but I actually don't have those things. Now, I'm also saying this, you don't necessarily have to pay to win, but you do have to put in the time and effort. Now, these layouts here, like I have this here going, and this has been proven to actually help and work out in a sort of way because, you know, you have a lot of space to seat a lot of customers and everything like that. But at the same exact time, you have to have a lot of money in order to set up a setup the way this is, you know? So naturally, all of those tutorials and all of those techniques that people were talking about on, you know, YouTube, they were working out because those players were rich. They were mentioning all of these golden stoves and stuff like that. And those are things that a lot of players don't have the access to get, you know? Over here, I placed down this this recipe display case. I also have a salad bar over here. Salad bars run you for 50,000, so that's gonna, you know, cost a lot of money. But like I said in my last video, you know, just grinding the you know, the special event customers, that actually did help me out a great deal because a lot of elves are coming in here. I'm starting to generate a lot of lifeguards, which is very good for me. This is officially my second pirate character. So I'm still chasing down the ghost character, the corrupted VIP, and also the headless horseman. Like, those are some of the characters that have never entered my restaurant before. But I am you know, doing my research. I am watching those videos. You know, I am supporting our content creators. But like I said, you know, some of these guys, they just doomed us with their videos. You know, all of these layouts, people are copying and mimicking and, you know, getting the cat earlier than expected. I honestly felt like that was their whole reasoning as to why they shut this thing down. So that's why I made that video, just to explain it. But like I said in my first video, if you're still looking for techniques and solutions on how to increase your customers and stuff like that, the best way is to literally just grind for the events. You know, Santa Claus still comes in and out of here, so that's, you know, probably the best way to increase the amount of customers you guys can get because, you know, the elves, they come in and they do their damn thing and they're pretty fast. And then of course Santa Claus drops these little gifts of money here. And I also combined that with the cookie display case over here and also this bell. So if you ring this bell every 5 hours, the elves, they instantly come in without even showing up with Santa Claus. So that is, you know, cool right there in itself. And I do believe we have a celebrity over here. So that's really cool. I think he's kind of stuck in between this middle. But as you guys know, I went through several revamps of this, you know, layout and everything like that. Especially when it comes down to, you know, games like this, I love to showcase the abilities that I have to, you know, interior decorate stuff. But I was definitely trying so hard to find a solution as to how I can increase my customer, you know, intake in the game because I wanted a lot of people to show up to my restaurant. And I'm like, you know, I'm very behind. All of my friends, you know, we all started at around the same time. And why am I still the worst at this game? Like, look at my setup, bro. I literally just got this this theme right here. So this is, I believe, the modern theme, where you have other players that have, you know, futuristic themes, and then there's other, I think there's a castle theme. So it's just like a lot of players been progressing way faster than me, and I'm my only fault to blame. Anyway, enough about the rambling here. So, you know, just a few things I wanted to point out. The bell, the cookie case here. Then we have the wishing well, in which I actually just rung before the start of this video. I got hyper stove for 15 minutes. This right here is a good bargain, but it does, you know, it does cost a little bit much for it, to be honest, you know. And you only get to come and claim this every 5 hours just one time, you know. So a lot of people spam buying a whole bunch of wells. You can only claim a payout one time from the well. So let me show you some of the other floors here. So we got a couple of gingerbread tables up here. Same situation I'm doing over here. Multiple stoves, multiple dishwashers, making sure there's a lot of room in here. Then we got salad bars over here and the display case. We got some jewelry here. So that's for like the celebrity customers, I believe, to come in here. And look at these guys. They're moving so fast, by the way, because these guys are all around like level 30 to like level 50. So I've been doing very well with the, you know, just getting the staff out here. Then, of course, every area I'm putting these tip jars next to them and these gumball machines, and they're actually using the gumball machines. And a few of these guys are using the salad bars over here as well. Now, one thing this, you know, purchase does tell you is that it works best with the serving tray. But at the same exact time, serving tray costs $200,000. That is a lot, and that's just a standard tray, you know. And if you want a solid gold tray, oh my god, that's gonna run you up some money as well. So it's just like, you know, does all of this stuff really make sense to have in here? You know, everything is so end game to make you broke. Okay, so on this floor we tried to switch it up a little bit. We got some blue seats in here. I don't know why that one seat over here is red, but you can see the setup here, and we just try to pack in almost every single floor. So that's basically what we did. We bought a tombstone here, and it says here, if you zoom in, I farted, smell it, customers. Yeah. That's what happens when you try to play the game for a couple of hours. You get kind of bored and you start doing random things. So we got a VIP customer that is good. That is very good. All right, so up here we got some crazy setup going on right now, and this setup, nothing much to really explain here, but this one I actually tried to make it a little more neat and decent as opposed to the previous floors that you guys saw over there. But same situation, multiple stoves, multiple dishwashers, multiple seating arrangements, and then of course we got some extra decor stuff in here. So there's a scary pumpkin over here. Then we got the display case here, salad bar. We got a little tiki statue. And then, of course, we got some display cases of jewelry here. Those are supposed to attract the VIP customers, etc., etc. And then, of course, we have some gumballs here. Then if we go up to the final floor, this is what we have up here. So this up here is supposed to be for the VIP customers. You have all of these luxury tables and chairs. And yeah, you know, for a luxury pack, this is actually very affordable. It's just, you know, spam buying this is kind of crazy when you actually look at the numbers going down. But I really like the way this looks here. It's kind of like an auditorium. And yeah, I'm almost done with this floor. I feel like we might have space for maybe 1 or 2 more rolls. And then we're going to just place a bunch of other like filler items here and there. And then we're going to make it up to the next floor. So I'm going to try to keep continuously trying to progress for the next 2, maybe I want to say 2.5 days. And if I don't make it, you know, I don't make it. But I'll be proud enough to know that I, you know, gave it my all. Because that's basically the feeling that I want to accomplish here. I want to know that I actually, you know, dedicated some time into the game, and I wanted to know that the efforts that I put up are, you know, basically worth it. So yeah, I want to become rich in this game, and I want to increase my numbers, and I just want to get a good looking restaurant overall. Once this event is finished, I want to definitely rearrange everything and make an actual restaurant with different themes on every floor. So yeah, like this floor right here, it might actually remain as as a luxury floor, because I like the aesthetic, and I like the setup that it has up here. So I definitely want to put in some pottery plants and stuff here, some ficus trees and stuff like that. I definitely want to do the flooring all over again, even though I hate buying the flooring because you have to single-handedly buy them. I just wish it was just one giant tile piece that you could just lay out and it will just cover the entire floor. That makes it a lot easier to play like that. But this is not listed as like a full-fledged like tycoon sort of game. All right, I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to say, and there's nothing else that I wanted to basically show off here. So the next floor, which is going to be floor number 6, is going to cost me $400,000. I could buy it right away right now, but I feel like I'm just going to wait out my options here. I'm going to see how my money generates, and I'm also going to be monitoring the amount of customers here. And hopefully I can make, I can crack 25,000 at least. It'll be cool to reach that 100,000 goal, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it because, like I said, once again, I don't devote my life to one game. I gotta play multiple games. I gotta do other things outside of Roblox as well. So wish me luck in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That was totally wicked!
No matter how I do it, I just tryna make my mama proud of me. I hope my mama proud of me, cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on a dream. I know my mama died of me, salute me, nasty down with me. Now two bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry. Who this guy gotta be? Do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot as me. And if I spring up, bet my nigga on the side of me, ready for a war.